Greetings, greetings, and greetings, all of you beautiful warrior women out there in the world. This is Aloysia Woods, author, motivational speaker, breakthrough success coach, serial entrepreneur, and the founder of Sisters of Motivational Empowerment. I'm stopping by today just to share a message, just to connect. And hopefully, at some point, someone will see my videos, my messages, and it will resonate with them. Ladies, we have struggled as women for so many centuries, not just decades, but centuries. And especially women of color. We have a whole nother dynamics happening with our struggles. And it's so important for us to begin to understand the importance of us connecting, of us coming together, of us collaborating. We have been so disconnected for so long with all of the women's organizations that's out there. We still have millions of women that are still disconnected. We're still afraid to share knowledge and information for fear that someone might take our idea. We still haven't learned that what's ours is ours. No one can take that. And there's enough in this universe for everyone. Dreams are infinite. There's no lack of dreams. The issue is we don't dream big enough. I am so happy to be here to really do God's work and to share my purpose and my passions. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I have walked a journey. I started my journey at a very young age, searching for who I am, what really resonates with me. Who is Aloysia? Coming from a single mom family, no father, a mom who worked 16 plus hours to make ends meet, struggling. She didn't have time to figure out how to say I love you or how to hug. She was so exhausted and tired. But she did everything else that she was supposed to do. She protected us. And I was the baby of the, I'm the baby. I guess I didn't always act like the baby. I acted like the grown up at a young age because I always wanted to show that I could protect my mom. I could help her. I could take care of myself. But I was young. I didn't know any different. I just wanted it to be easier. There are so many single moms out there struggling. And I'm very passionate about my mission to empower the lives of women who are struggling, professional women who have lost sight, who can't seem to find a sense of balance, who are stuck in the crossroads of their lives. We've all been there. As an entrepreneur, I've also worked. I've had some of the most amazing jobs in my career with the government, insurance, the HR recruiting world. I've done well in my career. But being an entrepreneur and being able to utilize my gifts and talents was always what propelled me, what pushed me, what nudged in my soul. And I'll tell you, it was not easy. It never is. It's easier to get a paycheck. It's easier to expect a paycheck than it is to not know when you will actually get the next payment. I own an online tea store, and every day I am on a mission to help to cultivate conscious, healthy living. One brew, one sip, one customer at a time. Why did I launch a tea store? Because I believe it's important for us to understand the beverages that we are consuming every day. Tea is the second most consumed beverage after water. Most people don't know that. So I want to educate everyone, because tea, the tea leaf, which is called Camellia sinensis, is filled with so many health benefits. And then there are the herbs. There are teas infused with herbs. And when I say the Camellia sinensis plant, I mean green tea, oolong, white, blacks, pu'ers. Teas that they all come from one plant, but they're processed differently. But that's a different conversation. What I'm sharing with you is, as an entrepreneur, we can't stop the mission and the focus to keep pushing forward. In my life, sometimes people didn't understand relationships, that I connected with. People didn't understand. And we have to earn a living. That's quite evident. But as an entrepreneur, it takes time. So when I made the decision to launch my second venture, Sisters of Motivational Empowerment, it was a venture and a seed that was planted a long time ago. But because I was so busy earning a paycheck, I didn't have time to focus on my true purpose and passions. So when I say to you that COVID really helped so many to pivot their lives, their thinking, our mindsets, we had to. Some chose to, some didn't, some are stuck. Some said, we got to make a pivot now. And that doesn't mean they're earning $1 million now. It means that they made a conscious decision to follow the path of their dreams. So while I may have struggled, while I may have rised, fell, rose again, and reinvented myself, there was never a time where I didn't faithfully trust that I was always being led in spirit, that God makes no mistakes. God will never give us more than we can bear. So I had to really stand in strength, and with the love and support of my spouse and my family and my friends and my board and my circle, I can now push forward, because it's not about me winning. It's about all of us winning. And so Sisters of Motivational Empowerment is a group of women, as you've probably heard me share, so you can always go back and listen to previous videos, but quickly that came together with a mission and a purpose to talk about COVID. How were our lives being affected? And while Sisters of Motivational Empowerment Facebook page had already existed a few years prior, from when I lived in Atlanta, when I wrote the book, which is a whole different conversation, talking about people shattering your dreams, but never losing sight. But when I lived in Atlanta, I collaborated with a nonprofit called Lift Up Atlanta, and we did some workshops and, had